Why are you smiling like you just won the lottery? Because I found a cookie in my jacket, Poe. The cookie is probably older than our friendship. Exactly. It's a vintage cookie. You seriously need help. I asked for help once. They gave me a gym membership. And did you go? Of course. I walked in, looked around, and walked out. That's called cardio. Unbelievable. Wait, it gets worse. I tried cooking dinner yesterday. Oh no. The smoke alarm started cheering for me. The smoke alarm was cheering? Yeah, it was like, congratulations, you've created a new element. That's not how cooking works. Tell that to my frying pan. So what are you doing tonight? I'm starting a healthy lifestyle. Really? Yep. I bought a salad. That's great. Then I traded it for pizza. I knew it. The pizza understood me. The salad kept judging me. You're impossible, maybe, but if being impossible burns calories, I'm basically an athlete. Come here, you idiot. Finally, someone appreciates my talents. Everything looks normal until these people start turning a simple moment into a full comedy show. One person walks in with confidence like they own the place, but everyone's reaction says, "Bro, what are you doing?" The conversation starts calmly, but in just a few seconds, it becomes a complete mess. Everyone has their own opinion, their own drama, and their own funny logic. One person is trying to explain something seriously, but the others are already judging, laughing, and making the situation 10 times more confusing. The funniest part is how everyone thinks they are the smartest person in the room, but actually nobody knows what is happening. A normal day? No way. With this group, even a small conversation becomes a comedy movie. And in the end, everyone is still confused, but at least they made it entertaining. Sometimes life feels like a comedy show where nobody knows the next scene. Everyone is just sitting there, pretending to be serious, but inside everyone is confused. One person is giving advice like they know everything, and the others are just thinking, are we really listening to this right now? Then someone enters with a completely different mood, and suddenly the whole situation changes. Everyone starts reacting like it's the biggest problem in the world, even though it's actually a small thing. One person tries to act smart, but ends up making the situation even funnier. Another person just watches everything like, I can't believe this is happening. At the end, everyone realizes that overthinking made a simple moment into a full comedy scene. Life is funny because sometimes the biggest dramas come from the smallest things. And the best part is, nobody planned the joke. It just happened naturally. One person is trying to act normal, but inside their brain, a full emergency meeting is happening. Another person is giving advice like a professional, even though their own life is already a comedy show. The funniest part about friends is that they don't need a reason to create chaos. A simple conversation can turn into a full drama, a small problem becomes a big mission, and somehow everyone becomes an expert. You can clearly see the confidence level is 100%, but the logic level is still loading. They are not fighting a problem, they are fighting with their own confusion. Every friend group has that one person who makes things complicated, one who overthinks everything, and one who just watches the madness like it's free entertainment. And at the end, nobody really solves anything. But everyone gets a funny memory, because that's the magic of friendship. You can be completely crazy together and still call it a normal day. One friend is always the hero, one thinks he is a genius, and one is just there for free entertainment. Our friendship is like Wi-Fi, sometimes strong, sometimes disconnected, but always connected. Every day brings new drama, new jokes, and new memories. So sit back, enjoy the madness, and join our